We gather here as individual people. That's written by Barbara Hamilton Holloway. We gather here as individual people, young and old, male and female, temporarily able and disabled, gay, lesbian, bisexual, and straight people. All the colors of the human race, theist, atheist, agnostic, Christian, Buddhist, feminist, and humanist. We gather here as a community of people who are more than categories. We gather here, each ministering to the other, meeting one another's strength, encouraging wholeness. We give thanks for this extraordinary blessing, the gathering together of separate, unique individuals as one whole, one body, our church. Here may our minds stretch, our hearts open, our spirits deepen. Here may we acknowledge our brokenness and be ever stirred by love's infinite possibilities. Come, let us worship.
Just our voices. We are all in this together, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are all in this together, and we are singing, singing for our lives. Thank you, beautiful people of UUCOC. That was beautiful.
We take time each week to share what is in our hearts and on our minds. If your heart is heavy today, know that you don't have to carry that heartache alone. Together, we can offer comfort. Please share your sorrows publicly by posting them in the Zoom chat, or send them to our Facebook Messenger, or speak them aloud.
When I breathe out, I'll breathe out love.
We also share our joys with one another, knowing that joy calls unto joy amplified. Together, our voices can rise in a chorus of celebration. Please share your joys publicly by posting them to the Zoom chat or send them to our Facebook Messenger or speak them aloud. Welcome to the UU Church of Oak Cliff. Here we seek to build a community where what you believe is less important than how your beliefs guide and inform your participation in the world. Ours is a community that strives to value the inherent worth and dignity of every human being. To our returning visitors, we are so happy you have joined us again. We know your time is precious, and we're honored to have you here today. We would also like to extend a welcome to any who are joining us for the first time. We recognize the bravery it takes to come into a new place, and we're glad you're here. Ours is a covenantal church, Latin for come together. Covenant means a solemn agreement or promise from the heart regarding a course of action between parties. The practice of promising to walk together is the core of our faith. Simply put, it is a guide for the behavior we expect from ourselves and each other. We are bound together by the promises we make to one another, and we recite our covenant during every worship service. Because we love one another, we honor each individual's spiritual journey. We celebrate life's abundance in service to each other, our community, and the world. We connect with each other in love, respect, and acceptance. Thus do we covenant together.
Porque nos amamos uno al otro, honoramos el viaje espiritual de cada individuo. Celebramos la abundancia de la vida en el servicio entre sí, nuestra comunidad y el mundo. Ponemos en contacto a unos con otros en el amor, respeto y acepción, así que hacemos pacto. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Hi. Welcome. I know it's our shortened service before our spring parish meeting, which I'm really excited about. Today, we're going to meditate together. And so I'm going to ask just a couple of things of you. This is a meditation that has a lot of introspection. That can be a lot on a Sunday morning if you weren't expecting it. So just go as deep as you want to go. There's no pressure here. And this meditation also does a lot of visualizations from the heart, and emotions being the seat of the heart, which I know is a Western concept. So for today, I appreciate you walking and meditating with me. So, all right, let's meditate together. Get your body in whatever feels most good for you. Offering this, you don't have to take it. You can have both feet flat on the floor with your hands in a resting position up in a gesture of receiving. But however feels best for you to be, there's no right or wrong way. I want you to close your eyes, relax your forehead, relax your face, your jaw, your neck. Let your shoulders drop. Any pressure or tension in your core or in your chest, go ahead and let that go. Down to your hips, your legs, all the way down to your toes. Let's breathe together. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Hold. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in deeper, holding longer. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Now continue breathing at whatever pace is most comfortable for you. If your mind wanders, come back to your breath. There's no right or wrong way to do this. I ask that as you breathe, You become the observer. Observe how your body feels right now. The sensation of how your clothing may feel on your skin, where you meet the seat or where you're sitting at, maybe the temperature of the room. Notice things around you. Notice how you're feeling held in this space, held by the chair, the church, the community, the labyrinth, the world around you. Breathe here for just a moment. Drop your awareness to your lungs as you inhale and exhale. Notice what feels best for you. Maybe you prefer long, deep breaths or something more shallow and quick. Adjust to what feels good. Maybe your breath changing feels best for you. Honor that. Honor what your body likes and asks for. And rest and breathe here. Now let's turn internally. Observe any inner thoughts or chatter. Allow them to happen. Don't engage. They don't have to mean anything. They're nothing to judge. Notice what they are and allow them to pass by. Enjoy observing yourself without feeling the need to judge yourself. Where we at right here, sitting, breathing, and letting our thoughts pass. It is nice to not judge ourselves. Now let's drop our awareness back into our chest, to your heart. Imagine a soft glow emanating from your chest and take your awareness there. Observe the state of your heart, the emotions that it has experienced. Maybe the emotions from this past week or year, all that you've experienced here, whether it's grief or joy, the many passings of emotions through your heart, whether heartaches, happiness, comfort, annoyance, peace, sadness, or anger. There is a Rumi quote from his poem, The Guest House, and according to emotions, he says, "Be grateful for whoever comes, because each one has been sent as a guide from the beyond." Taking time to notice and name the emotions that we've felt, there's a lot of power in that. So take time to breathe here and honor what you have felt. And reflect on what we felt without judging ourselves. Now that we've taken time to honor and just give a slight nod to the emotions that we felt, I want you to imagine your heart space and what that would look like. Are there people entering and exiting, almost like a road in and out? Friends, family members, chosen family, community, or pets, your plants? Do some people linger at the entrance of your heart? Maybe connections that have been severed or are in a weird place. Is there anyone you can think of that you might want to reach out and extend some of that love to? Or that you haven't spoken to in a while? Hold them in your mind and make a sincere thought that sometime soon we may reach out to that person. Maybe someone you haven't heard from in a while who might be going through a depression. Now, in our heart space, have you noticed any room in your heart for you? Outside of the highway of people entering and exiting, is there a permanent place for yourself there? Going back to the emotions that we just examined, did you notice any time that you were loving yourself in the past week or year? Take time to think in your mind, I am worthy of love. I love myself. I say kind things to myself. For love is a practice, and as we practice it on others, we absolutely have to practice it on ourselves as well. Our heart can open for many and all emotions that are flowing through. Breathe here and give yourself time to focus on love for yourself. Imagine that love that you have just imagined for others and for yourself, building as a light in your chest and filling you slowly, flowing up to your neck, to your face, to the crown of your head, and flowing down from your torso to your hips, all the way down to your toes. Imagine that love emanating from your heart outwards, flowing into the room, to the people here and between the chairs and to all the many faces that are here, to the community, to your family, yourself, the people that we thought of earlier that we may want to reach out to a hurting world that we come here as a refuge from. And focus on that love flowing, and let's breathe here, imagining the potential in ourselves and others to have love. And in your mind, give yourself an affirmation that you know you need to hear. One last big affirmation that your inner child or whoever you are knows, whether it's I am worthy, I am lovable, I am kind. Give yourself an affirmation that you know you need to hear. It's very specific to you. I can do this. I can make it. I'm proud of myself. I'm capable. People like me. People love me. And whenever you're ready, and take your time, slowly flutter back into your body, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, flutter your eyelashes open. I am so very grateful to be a part of a loving community like here at the UUCOC, and I'm so grateful to have all of you here today. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. We have a lot of new faces in the house, but I will still try to keep this brief once I scroll back to the right part. I'm Sherry Randall. Among other things, I am here. I am a co-facilitator of our Widening the Circle of Concern working group, and that group takes its name from a big, long academic study that was done at the national level in 2020 about lingering effects of white supremacy culture within our denomination and how we had perhaps not exactly pulled all the roots of that out as well as we really should have. When that academic study came out, members of this congregation started reading that material and working with it. And we've done a number of things, one of which is in 2021, we added a second covenant to our weekly worship, our Widening the Circle of Concern covenant. It will appear on the screen behind me. It is printed in your order of service. I invite you, if you are so moved, to recite this covenant with me. We, the Unitarian Universalist Church of Oak Cliff, commit ourselves to the study and dismantling of racism and oppression within our congregation. We commit our congregation and ourselves to the work of anti-racism and anti-oppression. We commit ourselves to listening, to learning, and to action. When we fail, we commit ourselves to trying again and again. We covenant to begin this work and to continue until all of us can truly say that we are a beloved community of justice, equity, and compassion. Y'all sound damn good.
The gifts you make to our weekly offering or through your annual pledge represent far more than lines on a spreadsheet. Your contributions are a tangible commitment to the mission and vision of this congregation. The offering is an affirmation, a yes. When we give, we say yes to something we value. With our gifts freely given, may we say yes to the values of our faith. Members, if you are contributing cash toward your pledge, please use an envelope from the basket and write your name on it. To text your donation, see the number on your order of service, 214-225-5996. For more options, see oakcliffuu.org/donate. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
Extinguimos esta llama, pero no la luz de la verdad, el calor de comunidad o el fuego de nuestro compromiso. Estos los llevaremos en el corazón hasta que estemos juntos otra vez.